Hello, this is Emily from Hidden Treasures of Springfield. Today's episode is about the Lower Swedish Cabin in Drexel Hill. Along the banks of the Darby Creek, within earshot of the noise and bustle of the 21st century, stands a piece of America's past. The Swedish-style log cabin, was over 100 years old at the time of the American Revolution. The cabin is believed to be built by early Swedish settlers. And to have been part of the New Sweden colony. The cabin was most likely built between 1638 and 1655. But the exact year is unknown. The cabin may be one of the oldest log cabins in the United States. The cabin was most likely built by Swedish immigrants who were part of the New Sweden colony. In the early 1900s. Film pioneer Sigmund Lubin filmed several movies at the site. The house served as a private residence until 1937. Where it was recorded by the Historic American Building Survey and became the property of the Township of Upper Darby. After neglect and vandalism throughout the mid-1900s, the house was restored. in 1987. The house was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1980. During the 17th century, Swedish immigrants used the cabin as a trading post. With the local Indians, trading simple tools, furs, and native crafts. Once the Swedish settlers left the area, other settlers used the cabin. Throughout the 18th and 19th century. In order to rejuvenate one of Pennsylvania's most historic buildings, a group of county residents formed the Friends of Swedish Cabin and succeeded in having the building designated as a historic landmark. The American log cabin is one of the most enduring of our nation's history and folklore. We revere it as a uniquely American form of housing. The rugged and sturdy home of American pioneers. the birthplace of Andrew Jackson and Abraham Lincoln. The quintessential symbol of the American frontier. In truth, however, the log cabin is an import from Scandinavia, which first appeared in the New World in the Delaware Valley. Between 1638 and 1655, present-day Delaware, southern New Jersey, and eastern Pennsylvania were part of Sweden's New World Empire. When the first settlers in New Sweden arrived, one of the first things they did was build the sturdy, easy to construct shelters similar to the ones from their homeland. To build a log cabin, all they needed to do was fell some trees with axes, chop notches in the ends, stack them horizontally, and cover them with a roof. Fitting the logs together without the use of nails or wooden pegs. They made them airtight by filling the spaces in the early days of the colony. Glass had to be imported from Europe. So the Swedes and the Finns covered cabin windows with boards. Bricks too were rare for a time. So the corner fireplaces in these Finnish Swedish cabins were often made of stone. Spent a cold night in a cabin made according to Swedish mode. In New Jersey, and although it rained,